Hello, Aquarius. How are you doing? I'm here to give you your weekly reading from the 21st until the 29th. But before we begin, I'm curious, how has the full moon energy been treating you? I find it to be a very nurturing energy, very motherly. It's a good time to deal with a lot of crap. I've been having some interesting experiences myself. The reason I brought that up is because not only am I curious about how it's treating you, but I decided to meditate on the cards as I pre-shuffled them. I decided to pull one card from the tarot for you and then to go directly into the oracle. But no matter how many times I shuffled the tarot, no matter how many times I broke them down, flipped them, flopped them, shuffled them again, this popped up every single time. Now, I haven't really been focusing on Aquarius in a whole, for the whole collective consciousness of it. I have, on the other hand, been focusing on the Aquarian moons, because I myself have an Aquarius moon. So, I find this interesting. Right now, to the Aquarius that this resonates with, or the multiple Aquariuses, you're in a good place. You have a lot of beauty. You know, the card is the Magician. As you can see, the roses. You're ready to bring things in and make them happen. I see the element of earth, air, fire, water, connected deeply with spirit. You're in perfect alignment. You have all the tools that you actually need right now to pull it off, what you want to pull off. I'm sensing that this is more geared towards emotional healing, or emotional workings. Sorry, nix that. Emotional workings, gaining a deeper understanding of yourself, and I sense that this is also a working that you want to connect with retrograde, which will be a good thing because you're really not starting anything new. You're just revising yourself and really just digging deeper to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, and that's not something that you're new at. So I just wanted to point that out. Also, what I am picking up is you have regained that momentum that you might have lost a while back. You know, you're standing there with all your tools. You know, you have your wand, your athame, your chalice, so forth and so on, if that's your tradition. But if not, each connects with the element, you know, and you have everything lined up, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without. You're currently standing in the center of it. So that's a good thing, okay? Now, I would honestly suggest for the waning cycle of the moon, work on removing emotions that just don't serve you anymore, okay? Because that, in the long run, is going to benefit you more. These are like the biggest cards I've ever had in my life. Who also has a very big deck of cards that they struggle? Or maybe I just got little hands, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you got some stuff going on right now. Because what just popped up was the Eagle King card, the big picture and angelic help. It connects easily to that emotional working that you're trying to do. And this confirms, this confirms what I couldn't quite pick up in the Magician, is the whole okay. This working that you're about to do to work on your emotional well-being, your emotional progression, so forth and so on, is actually going to line you with a couple of angelic beings that are actually connected with healing. I am picking up Raphael, so if Raphael is cool in your books or you're fond of him, he's good to work with. There's gonna be some visitations from this working that you got planned. You know, there's gonna be a lot more people walking into your life, spiritual. You know, some may be incarnated, some may not be incarnated. Give me some clarification. Okay. Guides. Okay, cool. Yeah, because you're moving into the generative time of the year, and you have everything you need. You're aligned to the element of earth, the element of air, fire, water, spirit. But I also sense that this working isn't just for an emotional well-being, but it's to really gain some guidance and some understanding. So you're really going to stand out on a map the minute you do this working, or the minute you start moving forward in your path. Working can be anything from being in your temple casting magic to getting out there and making what you have on a vision board come to pass. But you're going to run into a lot of spiritual help along the way, incarnated and non-incarnated. Raphael, I am sensing, is going to help you with your emotional well-being. Okay. Yeah. And also, you can expect some friendly faces this spring to this summer. Some people that actually were once in your life are going to start to come back and reconnect with you on a deeper level. They're a little bit more adept than you in your path, but they're going to be there to assist you with it, helping you gain the understanding of creativity, passion, healing, balance, love, so forth, so on. They're going to help you integrate that into yourself. All right, let me get a little clarity on that. What can this person expect? What can this person expect? Okay, cool. Yeah, these people are going to come into your life with some surprises and a bit of shock, because you got the Lady of Lightning card, but it's not going to be a shock that's going to scare the crap out of you. It's more of a shock that has to do with the whole paradigm shift. You know, what you once believed may not be what you believe in a couple months. Your whole belief system's about to be turned on its head. I'm not saying that you're going to find some horrible information out. You're just evolving, in your spiritual body as well as your soul is pretty much trying to tell you that, you know, I'm surpassed. We're past what that used to be. And we love it, yes, but at the same time, we have to push forward and gear towards things that are going to help us manifest our highest will in our life for 2019. And the reason I say that also is because this connects with the Web Weaver card, which is about synchronicity and divine intelligence. When these people come into your life and they give you that total paradigm shift, or the way that they live their life is going to cause yours to flip around, you're going to see that they're very, very, very divinely guided. Their intelligence is going to be somewhat on a universal level, I guess. You could say they're going to be very deeply connected to their deity or to their source energy, and that's going to actually benefit you. They're going to actually help you align into the synchronicities that it is that you're trying to get a hold of. And clarity. Yeah, these people, these spirits, these beings, Raphael, all of those forces, even those that are incarnated that are coming into your life, from the Lady of the Lightning to the Web Weaver to the Sisters of the Seasons, these beings, as well as these experiences that will come forth when you connect with these people, beings, etc., is actually going to give you a sacred union. Not so much a twin flame as in you're getting hitched or anything, but more on the aspect of a sacred union with yourself. you're going to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, and you're going to start to cherish the side of yourself that you normally don't tap into. So, for example, if you are a more masculine person with a more masculine energy, then expect to be able to tap more into the feminine aspect of it. If, vice versa, if you're more of a feminine energy, expect the masculine energy to come in, so forth and so on. You're going to start to cherish, and you're going to actually have that alchemical marriage between the masculine and the feminine, which is going to help you line up. Give me a little bit more clarity, please. Yeah, automatic. Yeah, this is going to actually help you. I'm sensing you have a little bit more of a feminine energy in your system than a more masculine, and the reason that I see that is because the Diamond Dreamer, which is this card, as you can see, I guess call him the genie, the sultan, whatever you want to call the guy. He's evoking out of smoke. He's manifesting, which means that you are actually manifesting that current more into your life for the 2019 and beyond, more than you did 2018, 2017, 2016. This current is going to help you gear towards the more focused and logical things in life. You're going to be able to set goals and achieve them. You're going to actually have a more refined focus. I'm not saying that the energy that you're working with is bad, but it's like you have that creative life force energy, but you need to get behind something to help push that creative life force energy down the center, so you can actually manifest and anchor it in, into this plane, and then manifest your desires. So this energy, this masculine energy, is going to come into your life from the sacred union, which is nothing more than a deeper understanding of your own energy, is actually going to help you bring these things into your life that you want. It's going to give you more logic. It's going to give you more drive and more direction. And this is really going to come from those forces and spirits, beings, and people that have assisted you. And it's really going to start off with Raphael. I just keep going back to him. So if you're working with Raphael, then here we go. Alright. Yeah. Okay, but you also have to be careful not to become somewhat like the prison waif, which pretty much is self-sabotage and poverty consciousness, okay? You have to keep going. This new energy that's in your life, or that's coming into your life, you have to keep allowing it to flow. It has to keep doing the, back, forth, so forth, left to right. You cannot allow it to overwhelm or underwhelm you, because you will actually put yourself in this really twisted mental prison, and that's never good. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be rising as well that you're not quite too comfortable with emotionally. Call it thoughts, emotions, past things. Let these rise and purge. Don't beat yourself up, and don't get locked inside yourself when these things rise, okay? Can I get one outcome, please, Spirit? A little clarity on the prison wave. Alright, yeah. Basically, just don't get stuck in that poverty consciousness, because that poverty consciousness is going to be what stops you from becoming the person that hits it on the head, the Arrow Master. And this is actually all about hitting your goal on the head, setting your intention, so forth and so on. So if you don't want to get stuck in that, that prison wave, you want to focus on the Arrow Master. These go hand in hand. Alright, these go hand in hand, because in order to avoid this, you got to keep setting your intention directly, okay? Outside of that, you seem pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with you. Thank you for allowing me to read you. I'll be back for you next week. Until then, go do something great, alright? I'll talk to you soon. Take care and peace.